Thanks for pointing that out. Okay. So real quick, we just got the ARV. All right. We got the rent comps. You got the underlying balance, 18,000 some change. So looking at PropStream, right here in PropStream, it shows what her estimated loan balance and roughly what her estimated payment is. She took it out in 2008, right when the market crashed. So she's 12 years into it, and it looks like it's a 30-year loan. So you're right on target, 18 years. Nice job, man.
All right.
So how'd you come up with that? Just conversation with her?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. So then there's nothing in arrears, roughly about $5,000 worth of payments.
Of the repairs there,
I
I'm
mean,
I'm
yeah,
just
I'm sorry.
guessing. Yeah, just off what she said, it's pretty much move-in ready. It's just trees and shrubs and yard
Okay.
cleanup and the privacy fence and just minor touch-ups, so nothing major.
Okay. Sounds good. So this is automatically calculating 75% of the ARV. So that's if we did a cash offer, like a wholesale. Okay. Owner financing. What I usually do is I take the ARV. How did you come up with this number?
That yellow is auto-calculated, isn't it?
Actually, it's not. The grays are. The yellow calculates, but allows you to override. Like this one. This one actually does. This one doesn't. So it originally did, but I changed it because we can override it. All right. And then these yellow ones we can kind of change. The grays kind of automatically calculate, but actually that one's just standard. That one
Okay.
calculates. But we'll go through it. All right. So this particular one, she's willing to sell it for 30,000, you said?
Yes, sir.
So let's just say we do it for 30,000 at owner finance. Let's give her what she wants.
Yep.
And we could technically give her a little bit more, but we'll see. So you want to give her 3,000 of the 30, you're thinking?
Yeah, I don't really know exactly what she wants yet. I mean, she's kind of up in the air about everything right now. She's open to whatever, and she never told me, exactly what she needs. She just said she's open to pretty much anything, so
Okay.
to be determined.
All right. So we could do this as a wholesale, just, play around with it. I mean, you could actually do the wholesale at 30,000 and then make this, and you could sell it. We could sell the wholesale roughly about 73,000. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, we have a lot of options, and we'll go through it here in a moment. But so what I normally do in owner financing, sorry about that. So
No,
what I
you're
normally
fine.
do on the owner financing, I usually, talking to the sellers, I get an idea of what price point, and I kind of work off of that, what they're looking for. But the max would be about 100%. Sometimes you could technically go a little bit more than that if they're going to be flexible in terms. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So let's go down here. Let's say the ARV. Well, what we sell it for is I sell it for 10%. So I sell it for 10% over the ARV. So it's really, the ARV is after repair value of today. So if I sell this, today's value is 197. We just add 10%, and that would be like 107. That's what we would end up selling this for.
All right.
That's normally what I do. So let's say 98,000. We add 10%. So we're going to add, $9,800. So we could sell this on owner financing terms for 107,800 roughly. Okay.
All right.
Agents, if we went with an agent, that's what the fees would be. Okay. All right.
Right.
Closing costs, you can plug this. Might be a little high for, actually, let's go 4,500 because it's a lower price. We can adjust it. Holding cost, her payment, you said it's like $500, right? With escrows.
425-ish.
All right. So let's say, all right, let's just say $500 with, like, if we have to hold the electricity and everything. So this actually would drop down to 1,500. I usually do 3 months. Okay.
Okay.
Down payment, we're going to get 10%. We're going to shoot for that from our owner financing buyer. Okay. So doing so, then the loan amount is going to be 97. We can play around with the terms, interest rate. So we have some room here. So their principal and interest is going to be 816. Okay. So you got the taxes. Where'd you get the taxes from? Did you grab that from PropStream or something?
Yeah, I looked at my other system and PropStream, and I think PropStream had the 2020, and that's the 2020 amount
Okay,
here. My system was
got it.
2019.
And you calculated the insurance out from the original loan amount of 1.5. Let's see here. So the original
Mhm.
loan amount was 36,000.
Yeah, I think that was just a guess on my end, actually.
No problem. So we're a little bit, so if we do 1.65, the original loan amount, the insurance is probably going to be 550. Well, mine's saying 540, but we'll just say 550. Okay.
All right.
All right. What kind of loan is this? Is there PMI already in place? Do you know if that's the case?
I think it is with the PMI on it. I don't know the loan type. I didn't check into that.
Why do you think that?
What with the PMI?
Yeah.
Is that not principal?
No, PMI is private mortgage insurance.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
VA, FHA, if they took the loan out at that time the house was, we really need to get a copy of the statement on that. But, for this purpose, we can leave it in here. We'll give ourselves, be conservative. If not, then we'll just have a little bit more leg room, a little bit more room. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it could be. It very well could be like a VA. She said her husband passed years ago, and he may have had a VA or something, but I didn't ask that. Sorry.
Okay. So our total escrows roughly are 11 to 17. Okay. So it's about $100 a month. All right. And the buyer's payment, when you add it together. So we could play with the numbers a little bit. Now, there's a second lien here, and we can remove that. So we're going to be positive roughly about almost $700 a month because we're going to remove this. Okay. So this kind of
Okay.
shows you the net numbers. But normally, and this is, if we're going to carry, if we want to give her the difference in equity, let's say, for example, she wants 30,000. So look at our numbers now, how it's going to pop up. So we can cash flow $627 roughly. Why did that go the other direction? It should have gone upwards. Hold on here. 37, and you're removing, if you're removing 664, oh, it's negative 37. That's why. So we're upside down. That's why I was doing that. All right. So we're going to remove 0. All right, so we're gonna have $79,000 of equity. We're gonna cash flow about $627 a month. It just shows that everything we're gonna making money on this side here. Then down here, it's gonna take us 10 months to recover our money going out on our owner financing. Now, we probably don't need a realtor, so we could save a little bit of money there, but I always put it in there to be conservative. But the overall, looking at this analysis, and we could probably, you really don't want to go higher in interest rate because their payment's going to be 914. So the rents in that area is 1,100. So we're below market rent. So this property will be able to move pretty quickly. We could technically sell this a little bit more, maybe 110. Because you really want to stay around the market rent. Whoops.
Right.
Let's see what that brought us up to. So we're making 564. What's going on? Something seems like it's not calculating correctly because we're making more money before.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna put maybe 110 instead of the 100 in there. Is that maybe the issue on it?
Oh, you know what I did? I didn't adjust. All right. Oh my God, I'm having a. All right. So let's see the numbers now. 643. So we can play around with it. Still okay. All right. So doing so, over time we can make money on this, selling this on an owner finance. Okay, with her if she's a flexible. However, let's take a look at our numbers. If we did a wholesale, we're buying it for 30. You turn around, we could sell this roughly, say 70,000. So we're definitely going to some cash flow off of that. You know what I mean? And that's probably the direction. So what I would do is just lock this thing up ASAP.
All right.
You know what I mean? And I probably would. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the wholesale is definitely great for that upfront cash. I mean, even the monthly cash flow is wonderful on it too. But yeah, I don't know. I guess depending on whatever she really would like to see out of it and would like to have happen with it.
She wants her cash to go to another property, correct?
Yeah, I think that's her ideal situation, to buy her daddy's farm that recently came up for sale and move. So she may be wanting to cash out versus, collecting the income on it.
Yep. I would probably talk to her. I would probably pitch, if she's good with that price, I would just lock it up at 30,000. Get a long-term option, trying to the inspection period as far as possible so we can find a buyer and market this. Is this in the country, do you know?
In Augusta, Georgia, I think it's really close to the city there.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you shouldn't have any problems on this then.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would do. Make sure, you know, that's probably what I would do. Now let's use this as an example. Let's say, for example, she wants her equity. So if we want owner financing, right? Let's say, there's, what do we say? Like the ARV is 97,000. Let's say we bought this for say she wanted 90,000 for it. And her current mortgage is 18,000. Okay, so it would be $72,000. I don't know if the numbers would work, but if she was going to, right, you can go 72,000, pay her equity, like let's say 20 years. I don't know if the numbers would work. You could make like $168 a month. I would probably stretch it 30 years with like a 10-year balloon, because most people won't want to go further out to bring your monthly payments down. So, 252. So in a scenario like this, like say the seller wanted, high ARV, that's how you would make this deal work. Do you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Because you're kind of playing with that. But in this case, since you're getting it at such a low price, I would just do the wholesale. But we do have that other one as a backup. You know what I mean? We can do the owner financing if she wants positive cash flow coming off of that.
Okay, and on that 10 BI calculator, number 30 something or another, I don't have the calculator yet. I need to get that. I know it's only like $5, but how do you determine that?
Well, what I normally do is this is like, if you don't have PropStream, you can calculate it. But if you have PropStream or whatever, you can kind of grab the payment from her. And our rate's probably lower. I'm sure this is probably not the correct interest rate, but you can grab all that off of a mortgage statement. Usually what I like to do is have them take a photo and send it to us so I know exactly. But I'm going off of what PropStream was showing here, what the current estimated monthly payment is.
Oh, okay, so that's the estimated.
Yeah, that's why like I usually don't assume to figure this out, but you can other ways of grabbing the underlying. This is the underlying current payment, the underlying current terms, and the underlying current interest rate, and the underlying remaining principal. So I get all this stuff from PropStream.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I got you. Yeah, it just threw me off with that 10 VI calculator. I didn't even pay attention to the orange. I just got sidetracked on the calculator.
Okay. Hold on one second here. I just want to do one thing. All right. So that's the deal analysis. I just did a